Family, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I made these oatmeal cookies that came out so moist and taste so delicious. And I used the recipe from the Quaker Oat box, okay? So if y'all want to see how I made these cookies, then keep watching. Alright, G Squad, so I have everything laid out here, and the good thing about this, one of the good things about this recipe is that I really don't even have to mention them because these are the oats that I'm using, the old-fashioned Quaker Oats, 1 minute oats, and on the inside of the lid is the actual ingredients for the oatmeal cookies. So with everything laid out here, we're going to get right into this. Okay, so the first thing it says to do is to beat the butter and the eggs. And so I left the butter sitting out now for about a couple of hours to get it nice and soft. And this is per the instructions from the lid. And so I'm adding all the butter in here. I'm excited about this one, y'all. Then I have the 2 eggs here. Add those in there. And so I have my mixer right here. Let me pan y'all. Let me situate y'all a little better. So, alright. Okay, y'all, so I switched bowls out and added the my white plastic bowl. Okay, so now, well, actually, I kind of did this backwards because it says here to beat the butter and the sugar on medium, then add the eggs and vanilla. But I actually did it the other way. I beat the eggs and the butter. And so now I'm going to go in and add my sugar and hope that this still comes out right. Reading is fundamental, y'all. Okay, so now I'm going to add the sugars to this. Okay, this one, and here's the other one. Now let's see what this is giving us. So now, the next step is add the flour. Okay, so here's our flour. I'll do a little at a time. So now it says to add the oats and the raisins. So these are the oats, and here are raisins. And then mix really well. At this point, I'm going to use a spoon. And also said add some vanilla, and at this point it's kind of dry. I think it needs all the wet ingredients it can use. Baking soda, teaspoon of baking soda. About a teaspoon. And that's it. Oh, cinnamon. Cinnamon. I'm just gonna eyeball that to like a teaspoon. Alright. There, I'll just continue. now have the oven preheated to 350 degrees as per the directions. And so now I'm going to start forming my cookies. And I'm going to actually only bake about 40 just to see how they come out. And if they don't come out to my liking, then I'm going to adjust the rest of the batter. Maybe add like some more butter. And actually I'm just going to do 2. Just to see what it's giving. So I'm going to pop these in and test it out and see what it does. Fingers crossed. Okay, family, so I just needed to do a tester, so I baked these 2 cookies, and they cooked for about 15 minutes, and this is how it looks. Oops. This is what the bottom looks like. So now I'm just going to taste it. It's nice and moist. So let me taste. Okay. Tastes pretty good. Not too sweet. It's the perfect amount of sweetness, and the texture is perfect. Alright. So what I'm going to do is make the rest of the cookies, put them in the oven, and then I'll pop back in when everything is done. Okay, family, so I just took the cookies out of the oven. I'll let them sit for about 15-20 minutes, about 15 minutes to let them cool off, and then I'll be back to wrap up this video. But it smells really, really good in here. They smell delicious, they taste delicious, and they look good. So here, I'll see you shortly. Alright, family, so it is definitely a 2 thumbs up for me with this recipe from Quaker Oats for these cookies. When I tell you they came out really, really moist. And that's also too, the longer you allow them to bake, then the more crunchier the cookie is. So I let mine bake for, I believe it was like 15 minutes. And you know, because I want them soft and moist, but they taste delicious. And yeah, the recipe was spot on. I was a little iffy in the beginning. I don't know if you picked up on it, because I kind of switched the in the order in which the mixture is supposed to be combined, and so I was a little nervous, and that's why I did the I baked the 2 cookies by themselves first, just to make sure, you know, that everything was on point, and it did not disappoint. So family, comment below if you have already tried the recipe from Quaker Oats making these, you know, oatmeal cookies. And also I was thinking about actually doing a series, maybe like once a week, presenting like a you know, a dish or a recipe that I actually took from one of the labels of a food packet. So comment below if there's something that you would like to see. Well, I'm definitely going to do it once a week, but let me know if it's you know, something you want to see a couple of times a week, because I really had fun with it. But family, on that note, thank you once again for stopping in and see what your girl is cooking up. I really, really appreciate your love and support. And you know, how you're doing out there. To get a chance to ask you how you're doing. Comment below and just, you know, let me know, okay? Let's continue to keep each other in prayer and uplifted. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.